welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. I know I look like a hot mess today. I apologize, but I didn't feel like putting on makeup today. Anyways, today is Ronnie Van Zant's birthday. So each year we celebrate him by listening to his music or looking back on some live performances. And this year I was looking through his albums to see what all songs I know and have listened to and try to narrow down what song I wanted to listen to today. And right off the bat, I noticed their first album. And by the way, we're talking about Ronnie Van Zant. Hi, baby. Harley, everybody. Harley Butt, the supervisor. Making sure everything's going right, apparently. Anyways, when we talk about their music, we're talking about Ronnie's era, so nothing after 1977. So back to what I was saying, I was looking at their first album. It's pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd, and noticed I know almost all their songs on this album, and then I have listened to one song off this album, which left us with 2 songs left, and then I will have listened to this entire album. And so that's what we're gonna do today. Those 2 songs being Things Going On and Poison Whiskey. So that's the 2 songs we are doing today, and then we'll be done with that album, which is quite insane. But anyways, with that, if you like the content I'm creating, please subscribe. If you're a big fan of Ronnie Van Zant and Lynyrd Skynyrd, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification, turn it on so you can get notified of all my content, like, comments, and let's listen to some Lynyrd Skynyrd. So if you've been with me for a while, you know I do have a tattoo in honor of Ronnie Van Zant. He is an idol to me. Everything he was and portrayed himself to be was just incredible. So I really look up to him as a person and as a musician. Though I'm not a musician, I love music, and the person he was while creating music was just a pure genius. I don't know how he did it. And for those who don't know, you can look back on some of my videos and you'll see my tattoo. I'm not going to show it here, but I got it when visiting Jacksonville, Florida. To Harley is messing with a necklace on right behind the camera. So that's all I'm seeing. If you hear any background noise like that, that's her. Anyways, so I got it then, and it's the same, and I've said this before, it's the same tattoo artist that did a memorial piece for Johnny Van Zant in honor of Ronnie, which was really cool. So, looking at the first album, you have songs like Gimme 3 Steps, Simple Man, Freebird. Like, could you imagine their first album having these iconic songs? And we listened to Mississippi Kid and leaving these 2 songs left. So that is what we're doing today, and I'm excited. So enough talking. Like I said earlier, let's jump into listening to these 2 songs. What are you doing? Are you being a brat? Look at her. Okay, first song is Things Going On. Here we go.
Have you ever lived down in the ghetto? Have you ever felt down when the wind blows? Well, if you scream, 'cause there are things going on that you don't know. Well, if you don't know what I mean, won't you stand up and scream, 'cause there are things going on you don't know. Tell it, tell it, tell it.
I love this so much, and I think hearing it, you could just go straight into knowing what it's about. It's telling the truth that there's things going on in the world that people don't pay attention to, that people don't know, because they are so, and you know what's funny is he wrote this song in 73, right? It has never been more relevant than now. You know what I mean? Because people are so hooked on themselves and being victims, and I'm sorry this could be controversial, but you know what? It's true. They're so wanting to play the victim cards and hooked on, you know, playing me, you know, pay attention to me, blinders on, that they're not really paying attention to what is going on in this world, what is going on in different parts of cities and things like that. They don't care. People don't care. And you could even go a step further to if somebody is getting hurt in the street or if something is happening, people are just going to the bystander effect, you know? People are just going to whip out their phones or not help, and they're just going to leave that person to continue to be hurt. They're just going to silence themselves and whip out their phones. And it's so sad. Things going on that people don't know or people don't care. And, you know, that's Ronnie. He's going to tell you the truth. And I think that is why Lynyrd Skynyrd was so unique and so powerful and so likable, that they weren't just another band talking about, yes, they had romantic songs, but they were telling you the truth about what was going on in the world, and they didn't care. You know, that was Ronnie. He's gonna tell you the truth. Whether you liked it or not, he was gonna be honest. He cares. Harley, how many times are you gonna step in front of the camera, huh? Come on. You gotta go. Sorry. Anyways, that's my opinion on what this song is about. I know that's a little lengthy and I'm gonna have fun editing that, but what is your thoughts on what you think this song is about? I'd love to hear it. She just looked into the camera. I'd love to hear it. Harley would love to hear it, apparently. And yeah, put it down in the comment section. Now let's move on to the song itself. I loved the piano. The slide on the piano is quite a genius. No, you can't chew on the pen. That is Billy Powell. He was incredible. I mean, there are a lot of geniuses on the piano. One of them I can think of is Billy Joel. Billy's. You got the Billies there. And, you know, he is somebody on the piano. He's the piano man. You know, I adore listening to him. And, you know, Billy's incredible. Billy Powell, I'm talking about. He's incredible. Oh my God. I don't ever want to say who's better because two different genres, two different, you know, techniques and stuff. But I mean, there's a distinction in the way he plays and just incredible technique and mastery there that there's a lot of piano players that don't have. You know what I mean? I just, when they brought Billy in, they did something special, you know? They really did. Also, they had that tambourine. You know, the whole song I was trying to remember that word, and all I kept coming up was gypsy, jingle thing. And I couldn't remember tambourine for the life of me. And here I am now discussing it, and it pops in my head. How does that work? But tambourine was a beautiful addition to it. I think it brings in that mix of like, cause because that's Skynyrd. They love to mix in different genres. They're blues, they're a bit of country, and they're rock. That's that southern rock that they are. They have it all. And so this one has got that a bit more. There's songs that are a bit more rock, a bit more blues, a bit more country, but this one is a mix of all three, if you ever can say. I love the sound of the guitar. The tone of the guitar was just incredible. It was deep at times. If you want to talk about deep, that bass, so strong, so beautiful. Oh, can't even. I love Ronnie Van Zant. His range is just incredible. His vocals, there's times where he just gets so raw in his vocals. He's just telling you how he feels with his vocals, and I love when singers do that, when they're not just average with their vocals. They get down and dirty and expressive with their vocals. Again, it's very truthful, it's catchy, funky. The mixture of all of the instruments were just beautifully done, and I really like when he's like, tell him, like, you know, tell it all, like, because he needs to express that. So this song needs to go viral now. It needs to come back, and it needs to be played, because people need to hear this now. And I always feel that about a lot of songs that we listen to that's about the world, and it become relevant to like our day and age now, and it's written years ago in a different time, and it's like, wow, did they predict the future? Because it's more relevant now than ever. And it's like, I wish it would come back and be played now for the people now. But you know what's sad is I don't think the people now would even care, because it don't fit the narrative for what they go for now. But hey, what do I know? Up next we are doing Poison Whiskey, so let's jump into that. And hopefully this time this little girl won't stand in front of the camera when I'm trying to react to something. But let's try.
There was Cajun, baby,
isn't that more popular? Oh my god. That was, oh, let me write that down. Okay, let's talk about what this song is about. I think poison whiskey is a term, right? For almost like Mr. Brownstone. You know how Axl Rose said it wasn't drug related, it was anything can be a drug. It could be TV, can be your addiction. YouTube could be your addiction. Anything can be an addiction. I think that's what he's meaning here. I don't think it's really poison whiskey. Alcohol can be a poison whiskey. Fighting, he could be talking about legit fighting, and that could be your poison whiskey. Anything. I think that's what he's getting at, is that if you go too hard, in the end, it's gonna kill you. I think that's what he's saying. Anyways, that's what I'm getting. Remember that all these meanings are what I'm taking away from it. So me and you can listen to the same song and get two different opinions, unless there's exactly somewhere that he spoke on that said what it's exactly about. Then we can actually know what it's about, but unless he did that, we can only speculate. But if you've seen somewhere where he's talked about what this song is about, please let me know. But also, I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts on what you think this song is about. Let's move on to my thoughts on this song itself. They are truly one of the best, and I kind of think that's why they're a favorite of mine. Also because besides Garth Brooks, they are the first rock band I can recall hearing from my dad and falling in love with. They are like, to me, okay, this is to me, I know some of you out there, there's people that don't like Michael Jackson, but Michael's my other love. Like Ronnie, he's my other hero, my other idol, you know? So to me, neither of them have a single bad song. It's incredible how there can be artists out there that just have constant hit after hit. Anyways, going back to Skynyrd and to the song, you guys know the first thing really specific to the song I'm going to bring up is those twin guitars. They were beautiful, and you know you got the duo themselves, who I adore so much, Alan Collins and Gary Rosington. And when I did my little guitar top 10 guitarist, I will put that link to the video in the description box. If you missed it, you can check it out there. I said if I had my way, I would put them as on that list. And that's because Alan Collins, to me, ever since I heard Freebird, and I know at times, you know, Gary Rosington kicks in, but the majority of the end, that 12 minute, is Alan Collins, and that's incredible to me. And I've loved him ever since, and slowly watching more live stuff growing up, I fell in love with Gary because I noticed that a lot of times Gary's lead. But anyways, the twin guitars were just phenomenal. Let's get on with this. Ed on bass was just beautiful. Speaking of those three, you throughout the song could really hear a clear indication of all three of those guitars. You could hear the main riff guitar, and then in the background, if you listened, you could hear that background guitar, and then the bass, and it was so beautiful, clear indications of all three, and I loved that. I thought the riff was very catchy, funky, the piano slide on that, and it was beautiful. You guys, this song was just overall clever, and I don't know why, like I said, it wasn't bigger than it was, but this whole album was incredible. I can't believe this is their first album. I mean, there's so many big songs off this album, and that's their first album. Wow. That's Lynyrd Skynyrd. Happy birthday, Ronnie Van Zant. You are greatly missed. The rest of you are greatly missed. And Gary Rosington, who just passed away, you are greatly missed. And this video is for all of you, not just Ronnie, but all of you. So I want to see happy birthday and rest in peace in the comment section, please, in honor of them, and your thoughts on both of these songs and even the album itself. I'd love to see that. So thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, K-Thor, you get your Bee Gees video this week, a heads up. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.